Guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's your girl Oluwakemi Adesola. You know the vibes, you know how we do it here. It is good to have you guys back again. I know I am late on another video, but whew, my life is a roller coaster right now. I have so much going on and my work is taking like 100% of my time. So I literally just have to squeeze out time to do this. So again, I am sorry. Anyways, today we're going to be doing something fun, a bit of gossiping, a bit of judging, but we've done the part 1 because we had a review of the season 1 and I just finished watching the season 2 of Young, Famous and African, and whew, boy, they almost all drove me mad. So like I said, we're going to be doing a bit of judging and gossiping, but let's just call it gist. Anyways, the first thing I want to say about this reality TV show is, in my mind, I really tried, I really wanted to believe that it was scripted. But then I asked myself that, is there an amount anybody would pay me to make myself look bad on a worldwide TV? Because Netflix isn't just national at this point, it's a worldwide thing. I mean, there's Netflix everywhere, it's a worldwide franchise. So I was like, no, there is no amount anybody could pay me that would make myself do some of the things those people are doing or some of the things that they are saying. There is nothing, you wouldn't pay me any amount for me to look bad. And I don't even have so much money, but at least I think I have integrity and, you know, my morals just wouldn't let me. Now, the characters, okay, the people in this show, I think we have about 10 characters, 10 people, let's say people, about 10 people. There's Two-Face and Annie, there is Swanky, there is DJ Naked, there is Kaylee, those two are couples, there is Andile, there is Zari, and there is Diamond, then there is Nadia. Then they introduced 3 new people this season. That is Bonang Mateba. I've known her for a while. And then there is Louis. At this point, I don't know which one is the correct pronunciation of this name. And then there was also Fantana. Yeah, so I think there are about 12 people now. Anyway, so the last 3 are the newly introduced ones this season, and boy, they just made it more chaotic. So one of the things that, you know, really annoyed me this season is the fact that there was so much double standards going on when it came to Zari and Diamond's relationship. Well, if you didn't know, Diamond and Zari used to be a couple, though they were never legally married, but they were, you know, partners for a very long time, and I think they have 2 kids together. Yeah, they have 2 kids together, and for a while now, for some years now, they've parted ways, seen other people, dated other people, but somehow there is just this magnet that just draws them back together. It's like, yeah, I get it that when you have kids together, it's like you're forever gonna be in each other's lives, but with Zari and Diamond, it's beyond just being in each other's lives. It's like they still have this total control of each other. Now, this group of people that I earlier mentioned, they claim to be friends, of which I don't know how they are friends because, well, they're all entertainers. You know, we have the stylists, DJ, actors, influencers, actresses, an artist. You know, they're all kings and queens in their own lanes. I mean, I can't even say one person is the boss of another because they are from different countries, and you know, they're celebrities in their own spaces or on the worldwide stage, whatever, I don't know, however you choose to put that. But I don't see those people as friends. I feel like the overall thing I took out of both season 1 and season 2 is that these people have no business being friends. They have no business being friends at all because it's obvious that they don't like each other. So in season 2, there were so many dramas and misunderstandings and quarrels, pettiness. In season 2, I'm trying to have a gum in my mouth. I'm feeling nauseated, and chewing the gum is just like the only way I can control it. So forgive me if my gum makes an appearance a couple of times. Anyways, now let's first talk about the short clips that has been making rounds on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere for the past couple of days, and that is none other than the clips of Two-Face Idibia, where he was saying that a man could be married and he could still go about sleeping with other women. Yeah, I know. It pissed me off at first as well. I mean, how could some people were saying, why would you say that on national TV? But I mean, if it's something you think, well, it's okay putting your thoughts on national TV. I mean, it's what you think, and you're just putting it out there. My own problem is, why would you even think such things? But I feel like the male gender is really, like, they're really putting efforts in pushing this agenda of a man can truly, deeply, madly be in love with one woman, married to one woman, and still go about with other women. But they claim that they are not emotionally attached to those other women. Make sense. Like, how do you claim you're truly... I don't even want to go too much about that, because the person he is married to, Annie knows him to be that person, and she's fine with it. I mean, she is still married to the man. Whomst am I to complain? That's why I'm not married to him or somebody like him, because I would never, because that is not something that I believe in. And if you believe it's okay for a man to, be married to you and still go about with other women, as long as it comes back to you and you're fine with it, you can live with that. I mean, it's fine, it's okay. So that's not even a topic of debate for me. And then the only part that upset me there was after I said that, it was obvious that his wife was upset about it. Annie was upset about it because she kept on saying, is that your belief or that's just men generally? To me, what difference does it make? You're not married to men generally, you're married to the person saying it. So anyways, she obviously got upset. She ran out, she was sobbing, and she ran because the camera showed her where she ran out. And our legend was there legending. He sat out there and it was still repeating the same thing, hammering on that same point, talking to Annie. Your wife just got upset. You should follow her, try to calm her down, and maybe even retract what you said to make her feel better. But then again, Annie knew exactly who she married. So whatever goes on inside their house, I don't think it's any of my business, because I don't even want to be there at all. Now, another thing that shook me in that scene was where DJ Naked and was it Angela? And one other person was trying to make Nadia feel like she was instigating something. First of all, they were talking about something different entirely, and so maybe some scenes were cut out, maybe some shots were cut out, I don't know, but from what we saw, they were talking about something entirely, and then that topic just came and Tubaba was just going on and on. And if I was Nadia, I think I would do the same thing, because I would want to make sure I am not misunderstanding you. We're having a conversation, and for me to make sure I'm not misunderstanding you, I would put that question in so many different ways. Maybe you're the one not understanding me, but I perfectly want to get you. So I definitely I don't think she was instigating anything, because Legend was just saying the same thing over and again, so he was definitely sure of what it was saying. That's that. Another thing in this season that I think that was even the first thing everybody noticed, and that is Swanky and Annie, they are not in good terms at all. They were not even speaking to each other. And I think where we saw that was when there was a party and Swanky greeted everybody, he hugged everybody, greeted everybody, and then he got to Annie and he skipped her, turned back, greeted others, and of course it was obvious to everyone else that they were not on speaking terms. If I was him and I wanted my business to be my business, I could have just come in and be like, hello everybody, hi my friends, and go sit down. But the fact that he went to people individually, I felt like he just wanted them to know that there was something going on. So now about this Annie and Swanky's quarrel or fight, I don't get it. But I personally feel like from Annie's demeanor, I feel like she really did what Swanky accused her of, which on my part, I feel like it's very, very wrong. And because we talked about doing something together, and then I go ahead with the plans, I'm speaking with your manager about it, I told your manager to call you, and then you get on the phone and you're telling your manager that, yeah, I know you like Swanky, but that project I want to do it all by myself, because you want to have all the shine. And I'm Nigerian. Annie has never organized any show, because I think I still know a bit about the whole entertainment industry. She has never organized anything, but Swanky have organized a couple of shows, and I feel like Swanky just wanted to use a production company for it, which means they would co-host that show. It would, it's uplifting for both their names. But I feel like Annie just wanted to take the shine alone. So Swanky went ahead to organize the show, bringing the A-listers and everybody into the country for the show. And Annie came on the internet, saw that the same idea that they talked about, Swanky went ahead to, it was a whole mess. And you know, it was a whole mess, and it was like, she saw it, she started crying, she started, okay, I don't really know what happened. I can't say because I wasn't there, I'm not their friend. But like I said, from Annie's demeanor, I feel like she knew that she was at fault. But Nigerians have this thing that they feel like if they're older than you, they can get away with cheating you. And I feel like that's what Annie was like trying to do, because even when Swanky tried to like have a conversation with Ash, she was just like trying to sweep it under the rug and was like, if this is the energy, you offended me and I'm not even hiding it from you, I'm still willing to like sit down and talk about it with you, but you're trying to make me feel like actually we should just forget about it. But if that thing really hurt me, I want us to sit down and talk about it. Like, you're my friend, it's okay for you to admit that, yeah, I'm sorry, I probably just got envious for a minute, or I probably just wanted to shine for a minute, you know, without getting any other person's name attached to it. But I think there was one thing that I faulted Swanky for, like, you and Annie, you're having issues. Why are you seeing her husband and telling her husband that you expected that he should have called you guys, and that was low. I wouldn't do that. I mean, you don't have a problem with Two-Face. Two-Face is not your friend. Annie is your friend. So why are you seeing Two-Face? And you're not even telling, you wasn't telling Two-Face on like a one-on-one conversation. There were other people there. Like, you don't put people in messy situations that is not even any of the business in the first place. Anyways, that's why about Swanky and Annie's fight, because it was even tiring at some point. But I commend Annie for, you know, later, after several attempts, later admitting and, you know, they settling and all that. And I feel like that's what she should have done right from the start. Just, you know, say you're sorry instead of trying to prove, you being senior. Guy, please don't stop. Anyways, another popular, you know, off topic there that I personally find disgusting: Fantana and Diamond's kiss. I don't know. First of all, I'm not a fan of seeing other people kiss, but now seeing this kiss especially, just, I don't know. See, goosebumps, and not the good ones. Gosh, it wasn't nice to watch at all. And Fantana is out there doing all bad bitch. I can get fucked man. I can, you know. And if I see the next guy wearing 3 more chains, I'm on to the next guy. Who is that one? Who is that one? But you are sweating on top of this guy. Like, you're even fighting his baby mama. You are pressed because he has a good relationship. Well, he has a weird relationship with his baby mama. I mean, if this is someone that you two want to chop and clean him out, and you're not supposed to be that praised, because I was really rooting for her at first. Like, you said you're a bad bitch. You two, you know, do what men do. You're young, you're wild, you're free, you're out there enjoying yourself. But apparently she loves him. Probably she has heard that, oh, Diamond is all that hot boy, blah 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 blah, A-lister in Tanzania, sorry. That it was, you know, the A-list celebrity there, and, you know, she too wanted to like get down with him, and, you know, yeah, so she got stuck on Diamond, and Diamond was just playing. I don't even think, to my own knowledge, I don't think Diamond was even playing them, because this was so obvious, because everybody kept on telling Fantana that Diamond has a girlfriend. Zari told her, Nadia told her, and this Angela's baby mama, I can't remember her name, Diamond also told her. She didn't even comment on that. She basically acted like she did not even hear any of that. So, oh yeah, girl, if you get hurt, you get hurt. Like, I wouldn't even advise her that don't go after them. Go after him. Whatever your eyes see, take it. Don't come crying to me, because I have no sorry to offer you. And Diamond is just a blood liar. Like, he's just a liar, because he clearly told Fantana all those nasty things about Zari. And well, I said nasty because they were not exactly nasty things, but I feel like Fantana has no business knowing those things. But then it all boils down to the fact that when a man wants to get in between your legs, he's going to tell you everything you want to hear. Because Fantana obviously knows about Zari, and she has definitely heard about the weird connection that they have and all that. And, you know, she too also wants some kind of I'm gonna say that she also wants some kind of assurance that she is the one, like she's the one, and Zari is just, you know, Zari. But if Diamond really respects Zari the way he claims to, I feel like Fantana has no business knowing those things. I mean, it was obvious that even if he didn't tell Fantana anything, he was still going to get down with her. So going that low was a bit too low, in my own opinion. And now talking about Diamond and Zari's relationship, yeah, I get it. You people have kids together, but you're obviously dating different people now. I also feel like Zari likes it, she basks in it when people say things like, oh, it's not even when people say things, it's like her knowing that she still has this sort of control over Diamond. She likes it when, when people go on like, oh, she's the person that Diamonds respect, she's the only person. If somebody truly respects you, it wouldn't put you in some situations. I mean, if he truly respects you and loves you and trusts you, and why are you guys not together? You're obviously dating someone else, he's dating someone else, then you would be together if it was all that. I just feel like she just likes it, and Diamond continually puts her in the limelight, even though she consoles herself by saying, oh, she has dated billionaire, someone richer, she's richer. Rest. Fine, you've dated a billionaire, you're pretty, you're a mom, you're an entrepreneur, but see, there's always more, there's always someone more. And I get it, you're a queen in your own lane. Yeah, Zari, you're a boss babe, you're a boss lady, you have your own thing going for you, but sometimes rest. I found that fight between her and Fantana, I found it really, really low. I mean, I didn't expect someone of her caliber, well, as she places herself, to stoop that low and be dragging words with Fantana over Diamond. Nah, that was it for me. Anyways, now about Bonang Mateba. Bonang, yeah, I think that's her name. I've known her for a while. I've known her to be a social person, one of the it girls that have been the it girl of like way back. And she's a pretty babe, coming into the scene. And Swanky fighting that, oh, they didn't give her the reception it was expecting. I don't know, what do you want? You want all of them to kneel down and say, welcome, our queen mother? No. Everybody said hi. People that were seated said hi to her, and that's it. Because everybody, they are bosses on their own lane. So, yeah. Anyways, now Bonang and Louise. I in fact, with my old chest, I'm putting this blame on Swanky. Because I think Swanky deliberately wanted to cause a fight between Louise and Bonang, because it was exactly what when Swanky asked Louise what happened, it was the exact thing that Louise told Swanky. That was the exact thing that Bonang told as well from her own side. It was the same story. But when Swanky now told Bonang, the story Swanky told Bonang was like extremely different, talking about, oh, because she didn't get flowers upon her arrival, that was why she got angry, booked a flight and went back. But that was definitely not what Louise told Swanky. I mean, well, maybe Louise added that in another scene, but no, we didn't see that. But on two occasions when Louise narrated what happened, it was the exact thing that Bonang said. And I don't know, maybe Bonang too was trying to, I get it that I might be pissed if someone tries to lie on my name, my brand, make me seem like a petty person or an unprofessional person. I might get pissed, but not to that extent of me screaming my lungs out and not even willing to listen to the next party. But then Louise is there. Someone is there talking about flowers, and you couldn't even voice out that no, where is the flower talk coming from? I never said that. This is what I said, but he just sat there. He just sat there and it wasn't even so. If the owner of the fight cannot fight, how many is my own day? No, please. So that was it. And Swanky also, there was a point that Swanky was like, he was really trying to bridge a gap between Louise and Fantana, because Louise was obviously showing interest in Fantana, and he was like, no, that's my family cousin, that's my family friend, my cousin, I don't want her with somebody like you are a this, you are a that. But you want her choking her mouth inside Diamond's mouth, like you're okay with that. To me, Louise might be childish. He might not know exactly what he wants, because he seemed that way to me. It's just someone. It seems to me like someone that wants to be friends, that really needed people That's what it appears to, like, streaming from the fact that he wants Zari's eggs. That's another story. He wants Zari's eggs. He wants to be friends with, all of them. Like, personally, if you invited me to one party and the energy was off, I felt like nobody liked me, I won't come to the second one, not to talk of the third one, the fourth one. So that's why like I said earlier, like, I feel like the show is scripted, because I don't think anybody would keep going back to such company after being treated that way. Nevertheless, all that Swanky's nonsense of trying to be petty with Louis, giving him that t-shirt, it was just so childish, and I feel like he's just really hurt from something that I don't know. And Louis was that one person that he could just pour out all his anger on, and well, it worked, because that one too will just sit there, he will not talk. And so what are we supposed to do? Anyways, now DJ Naked and Kaylee. I really don't understand Kaylee, because apparently they've been together for over 3 years, live together, on and off, and he's giving you a trailer proposal. I guess it's that people try to do different things, but what the heck is a trailer proposal? Like, you're proposing to me, there was no ring, there was nothing, you're not even calling me your fiancé, and you have the audacity to tell me that was a trailer proposal. A proposal is supposed to be a trailer wedding, because that's like, I'm asking you to officially be my fiancé, and I know that in the nearest future, 6 months, 1 year, we're walking down the aisle. Now we're having the trailer of the main event. So when exactly are we going to get there? And Kayla, I just feel like Kaylee is just too soft. It's just too soft, and he just, I don't know. I really don't like judging people in relationships, because I feel like it is those who are in it that understands it better, and we that just see things from outside, we're just audiences, and sometimes we might not exactly get it. But I feel like DJ Naked is scared of commitment, and those kind of men, take them away from me, far, far away. So that's that about DJ Naked and what's it called? And Kaylee. And like I said in the beginning, there's double standards in this season. Now, Diamond is there, choking mouth inside Fantana's mouth, who is also a friend of the group. DJ Naked wasn't cool with Zari and Andile, having whatever relationship that they're having, on the basis that Diamond would not be cool with it. Who the hell is Diamond? I mean, he has a life, he has a girlfriend, he has moved on. I feel like he shouldn't have a business with who Zari decides to move on with. I feel like it shouldn't have a say. I mean, just because we have kids together doesn't mean you have to take control of my life when it comes to who I can or who I cannot date. That's none of your business, bro. Move on. But then again, Zari likes it because it probably still makes her feel wanted by Diamond. So again, I'm not gonna put my mouth in couples matter. So what other drama was there? Yeah, of course, the Two-Face and Annie's. I was just happy that Two-Face and Annie's drama wasn't really the center of the seasons. Wasn't really the center of the season. Like, huge relief, because that their whole marriage dynamics, I don't know, it stresses me out. I don't like watching it. I do not like hearing about it, because Annie is the one that knows where the shoe fits, and I feel like, that's for her to deal with. So my takeaway from this season is, I just really implore you to watch it. Maybe you see things differently from me, but my takeaway from this season is, these guys, they all have no business being friends. They should just say acquaintances. And yes, one person I didn't talk about is Kanye. Kanye is not anybody's friend. She's not anybody's friend. I feel like she just wants to be that person everybody runs to when there's a problem. Like, she wants to sit on top of the ladder and judge everybody in the guise of helping them solve their problems. She just wants to know what is happening, because she could have easily, tried to settle the issue between Annie and Swanky amicably, but she was just more interested in knowing what exactly is happening, and she was gossiping to every other person about it, making it known that, of course, there is something going on between Annie and, so yeah, I don't see that as friendship. So like I said, they all do not have business being friends. So before I close this down, I'll talk about Andile. Andile is that, so in this season we got to see his two baby mamas in, in all of their glory, very beautiful ladies. And of course it was so clear that Andile has a type. I mean, his type is the model structure, nice dentition, pretty face. These ladies are gorgeous, and they have so many features. So obviously he does have a type, which is gorgeous. And I get it, sometimes you can have two options and be quite confused. But the part that is paining me there, is that he already decided that he was going to go with the second baby mama. And just one conversation with the first baby mama, my guy became confused though. Like, he's like back to square one. And let's not think Andile is one good guy. Yeah, he has his own moments. He's a good guy. He stands up when he needs to. But Andile is also that bad guy. So let's just call him the very good bad guy. I was that one of Banky W something. Yeah, Andile is a very good bad guy. He's just that person that, let's just say he has his way with words. And I get it why the baby mamas are also hung up on him, because they could have easily moved on, but instead they're hovering around him, still thinking he would eventually pick one of them. My advice, if Andile was my brother, I'll just tell him, branch out, go out with somebody entirely new. Maybe you already have 3 kids, that's enough. Maybe go out with somebody that is also done with having kids and just spend the rest. But this baby mama, just leave them, let them also move on to their own people, like to their own guys as well. And you know that what you guys just share in common are just the kids, and come together and take care of your kids and be there for your kids. Because the first baby mama, if Andile goes with the second baby mama, the first baby mama will always be in the picture, and the second baby mama would never be cool with that, because yeah, she's a flirt, she's a tease. I can't take such person around my man as well, especially knowing that they have history. Nope. And knowing the kind of man Andile is, no way. So my advice to the second baby mama, if she was my sister, is cry, but get over it. You're a pretty babe, you'll find somebody else. Definitely not Andile, because you will not be happy as long as the first baby mama is alive. She's always going to want to be in the picture, because she obviously still like Andile. So they both still like Andile, and I get it. Trust me, I get it. So those are my thoughts and takes about the season 2 of Young, Famous and African. I don't think I left anything out, except Louise wanting Zari's eggs. And of course, they did not send Kanye to go and tell Zari. He only asked for advice from Kanye, and Kanye carried our whole body, went to go and do Bebono, went to go and do Amebo for Zari, as if anyone sent her. That was just out of reach. And I feel like it's too personal, wanting someone's eggs, like not even someone you've known for a long time, someone you've met once or twice. I really don't want to talk about it. So thanks for watching this episode, and well, let's hope I am able to drop another video for you guys soonest. Share this video with all of your friends, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what your thoughts are on some of the situations that happened in this season. Drop it in the comment section. You guys interact with me in the comment section, let's talk. And thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Of course, I love you guys, and it's bye.